Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to talk about the newly released Hot Toys Echo. Weird. So this is the Hot Toys 6-scale Echo from the TV show or cartoon animated series. Cartoon, I hear people actually giving out to me already. Animated series, The Bad Batch. I have not seen The Bad Batch, so I won't be getting this, but this looks really good. Look, if you've been following the channel or seen me in any live streams, you'll know I'm a trooper collector, and these are troopers. They're a special kind of a branch of troopers. They're not necessarily the same as the other troopers, but this armor just looks great. And unlike the Black Widow Scarlett Johansson sculpt, this is the prototype here, and this is the actual product, and I think this actually looks better. Usually there's a bit of like the prototype is detailed and then sometimes the real thing comes out and it's not as detailed, so people say it's softer, but like there's a lot of wrinkles and a texture in here going on and maybe not as much here. The expression looks slightly different, but the likeness, this is the prototype and this looks actually a little bit better than the prototype, to be quite honest. So the Bad Batch falls into one of those categories like I put the Bad Batch in the same category as the PS4 Spider-Man game. I don't want to watch the Bad Batch because I don't want to get enabled and have to get this complete line and wait 3, 4, 5 years whenever they decide to announce them all and release them all. But every single one of the Spider-Mans that I've seen from that Spider-Man game, they've looked super, but I just don't get them because I'm not a gamer, I'm not into the game, but I know if I play the game I'd like the game. I'd probably like the Bad Batch if I watch it, but like I would be a bit reluctant to watch it, seeing as these things look so good and they would look great together. They're kind of like the Action Inquisitors. The Inquisitors look better all together from the looks of this photo. So I'm going to flick through some of these images. The first thing, the head sculpt, it looks great. It's a version of Tamora Morrison, kind of an older, paler version, I think. Obviously with no hair. He did have actually hair when he played Jango Fett. He doesn't when he played the Book of Boba, obviously, or Boba Fett. Lots to like here. It's a trooper, so I'm already liking it. The combination of the grey, the black and the red, excellent. All the wear and tear and the weathering, you know how I feel about weathering. The head sculpt looks great. He's got that Lobot beats on his ears there. These connectors on his head, I don't know anything about the character, but I'm sure that are explained in the actual show. Probably play an important part of the show. I like the little skull emblem here. This arm as well, so he must have got his arm cut off or something like that and can connect on different pieces. The helmet looks great, and it's just a variant of a Stormtrooper. The backpack, it's $285. It's been released now. I think they're shipping from Sideshow already. This guy, Jingo Bell, does some pretty good blogger photos. This looks super. I'm not sure if that base actually comes in. That's the Mark 85 Battle Damage base, or the KX Enforcer base. It's better than the Sand Prince. Like even that simple pose, that looks great. Imagine you have 5 of them together. I think there's 5 in the Bad Batch, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I'm for, like I said, I have not actually watched it. Really like this backpack, just a nice touch. Yeah, there's a lot to like about this. I know if I'd seen the show I'd be more inclined to watch this. You got a swap out hand there, that almost looks C-3PO-esque. And the hand extends, he's basically Inspector Gadget. I really like that. That's a nice touch, all these little details that come out of his kind of fake prosthetic arm. He has 22, is that 22 or no, I thought there was a 22, but just some sort of symbol on that. So obviously this is another attachment. He's got a lot of attachments. Yeah, fairness, this a lot comes from this guy for $285. I have a feeling I'm going to like all of these. I have a feeling when they release all of these, I think they've announced them all apart from one, and they've released this, the first one they've actually released, I believe, and I think it was Hunter got delayed until December. I don't have anything bad to say about this at all. Like the head sculpt's on point. I really like the armor, the weathering, the color on it, the wear and tear, the amount of accessories, the backpack, the helmet. I could go on, that little Lobot-esque beats things. Come on, like why don't you just do a Lobot? If you do a Lobot, then I'll have someone to pair the Lando with when I inevitably get him. Yeah, don't sleep on Lando. At the moment I haven't got him because I think he's just a kind of a really basic figure, to be honest, but I I don't think I can let that one slide. I think it would look great next to a Lobot if they do use this here. Isn't it Lobot? He had something like this on. That's what it reminds me of anyway. It's nice. I like that when, like, you know, something that we see, a small thing we see in the original trilogy suddenly like pops up in an animated series, you know, decades later. For example, the Mandalorian, the Camtono, that appeared at first in Bespin and Empire Strikes Back when some guy runs by with it. Apparently it what they use as a prop, it was an old ice cream maker. But then it appeared like decades later, basically 40 years later, in The Mandalorian. And I have one, no, I don't have it on the shelf, I have it in the box there, but yeah, look, this looks great in the same way that all of the PS4 game Spider-Man look great. But how I intend on surviving in this game is by not getting everything, not being a completionist, passing on a lot of the things that I like to collect, the things that I love. And I don't love the Bad Batch because I haven't seen the Bad Batch and I'm quite comfortable with that. But I probably will go eventually watch it, and hopefully I won't enable myself. Folks, if you're watching to the end, thank you very much for watching. You want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know, are you picking this guy up or not? Should I watch the Bad Batch? Are you looking forward to all the rest of them? I presume you're getting them all if you're picking up this guy. You can also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.